Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Yeah, I'm still sick, but I sound worse than I feel anyway, so that's something. I can taste things, I can smell things. So, despite how I sound, I think I'm totally fine to do a beer review. So, it is the 10th day of the Beer Advent Calendar Christmas tree that Brad and Jessica Allison sent from 31st Brewing. So, thank you guys so much. This has been a blast. And it looks like that it's going to end on quite an awesome beer. It's from Odd Sides, and it's a barrel aged beer. And the Odd Side beers I've had that have been barrel aged have been very good. This one is a bourbon barrel aged Imperial Mayan Mocha, a stout with coffee, cinnamon, nutmeg, and habaneros added. Then they aged in the bourbon barrels. So cool can or label art, their bottle art, and love this. The Mexican chocolate kind of style stouts, and this one with the mocha twist with the coffee. Then aged in bourbon barrels, definitely things I love. The beer is about 3 months old and 11% ABV. Let's get into it. It's nice. Brad's been doing the exact same thing. His wife put together another beer advent Christmas tree for his birthday, which is a few days before Christmas. And now that he's actually doing it, I can say that I did send some beers for him to do. So I was glad I could relatively quickly repay their kindness, at least a little bit. On this side, I got rid of those bubbles. Yeah, it's a pretty dark beer. A little bit of brown at the bottom, but it's pretty darn black. Uh, just over a finger ahead. It's like that mocha color, very appropriate given that this is a mocha stout. But yeah, it looks the part. Let's get into the aroma. Wow. Wow, you're getting some of that right away, that cinnamon toast crunch that I got from the Abraxas. Yeah, you're getting that sweet cinnamon. Chocolate comes through. So it was the Abraxas, whichever one it was, the vanilla, the coffee, the regular, or maybe a combination of a couple of them, where it kind of said smelled like cinnamon toast crunch if you use chocolate milk, because of that chocolate presence. That's definitely what this smells like as well. I think, you know what, now going back, Brad had mentioned before he sent these that he was going to send a beer. I think I did, was a chocolate vase or something. And he's like, I got one I want to send you that definitely has heat to it of this style. When I'm thinking of the habaneros, this probably will have some heat. Not getting the aroma though. Yeah, it's really what I'm getting at. That sweet cinnamon is dominating so much. It's not a criticism at all because it smells awesome. But the other stuff, I'm not pulling. A little bit of vanilla from the bourbon, but yeah, other than that, that's what I'm getting. So yeah, the coffee's not coming through. Nutmeg maybe playing with that cinnamon. The habaneros, I'm not getting the aroma. And like I said, the bourbon, I'm getting a little bit of vanilla. That's what I think I'm getting in terms of bourbon. But it smells awesome, despite not getting everything. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. That has a lot of heat. Holy crap. Starting like 25% into, if the whole experience is 100%, about a quarter of the way in, that's where that pepper hits. It is a consistent ride there out. I'm still getting some of that pepper. It's funny being sick. Although my nose is not running at the beginning of this beer review, I bet it will be by the time I turn the camera off. Um, Great level of heat. If you've ever had this style of beer and you're like, I want more heat, where's the heat? I'm a heat junkie. This is that beer. Holy crap. That first portion before the heat really takes over, you get that wonderful cinnamon, and then the nutmeg is definitely there as well. A little bit of roast, but there's a lot of sweetness, that vanilla, that again, the aroma. That bourbon peaks its head. But this, the pepper, this kind of like prickliness of the coffee as well, kind of plays throughout. There's a moment, and I said this when I did the Christmas bomb with Sean from Nerd Sense, that it kind of has a fireball taste. The combination of the cinnamon, the pepper heat, um, not that I get alcohol really in this, but some of that alcohol I'm sure is playing a factor. It's kind of like that Fireball candy, that Fireball liquor kind of a taste. But again, not when I say liquor, I don't want you thinking it's like overly boozy at all. Now that my mouth is kind of getting used to that heat a little bit, which also ends in the back of my throat, which is where I like heat from beers like this. Um, you do get that cinnamon throughout, the nutmeg throughout. The coffee, as I said, kind of this prickliness with it. I wouldn't mind a little bit more chocolate throughout this. Um, in terms of like mocha, because how that coffee is playing and then wanting more chocolate, I wouldn't go quite as far as saying this is a super mocha-y beer. Um, it doesn't say like they had cacao nibs or any chocolate added. I would add some of that to get that true mocha. But yeah, this is a good beer. But again, you have to like that spicy pepper, which I happen to love spice. But you have to like that to like this. Um, yeah, good beer, fun beer. This would be a fun blind beer to do too. I don't think I'd pick out the bourbon though. I think I would just think it had some vanilla in it. But other than that, the adjuncts come through pretty well. I think I've explained this one well enough. Thank you again, guys, for sending it. All 10 of these have been so much fun to do. I'm glad I could hit you back at least a little bit in kind. But check them out for sure. I'll link to them in the description. And Merry Christmas to everyone watching this. Merry Christmas to you guys. And check me out on Instagram on tap. I have beer reviews at both those places. Always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, put pepper in your beer. Cheers.